Welcome to the LPN classroom. As you can see, this will be your whole home for the next 2 years. And here we have a plant. Here we have a coffee thing that doesn't, if I'm not even sure if it works. We've got a microwave, some books, some models, a med cart, and a bunch of posters about different types of things. Hey, Mr. Peters, do you want to say hi to the future class? Hey, Peter, say hi. This is your fellow teacher for the next 2 years. He's a great guy, but don't sleep in his class or else. Just or else. And over here is all the miscellaneous stuff that you can do during lunch or whatever. And this is a replica of the med cart featuring robins. So Robins, tell me, what would they do if they go to clinicals?
Alright, so basically when they go to clinicals, this ain't no playground. This is real world stuff. So you gotta learn medications, wound treatment, proper procedures, get to know your patients, and be ready to be used to being uncomfortable.
Okay, thank you for telling us this. So as you can see right over here, most of these medications in this fake med cart here in your classroom, they're fake. It's all fake news. Faker than Donald Trump's hair, honestly. So most of them are either candy or old medication, which I do not recommend eating. Lest of course you want to die. And also, on a blue moon, you will watch this man right here, Dr. House. Honestly, it's Grey's Anatomy, but better, honestly, in my opinion. This is the desk. And over yonder, never mind, they're busy. Over here is where you're going to do most of your work. Unless, of course, you're taking tests or doing notes or whatever nonsense. So, what you do over here is that you'll have a file, and you'll basically run around in this little old room, and there's some more in the back. Hold on, let me go get that back room. Ah, yes. Over here, too. You will basically run around and help patients out. Fake patients that don't talk. Thank God. But they'll basically run around trying to get their treatments, their medications, their lab work, whatever have to be done as an actual nurse. So you may be asking, why do I care? Well, A, you're in this program, so B, it's going to be very important to you once you pass pharmacology, which is basically just medication memorizing, which I recommend just looking at a Quizlet or knowing some of the shortcuts, or else you will fail that quiz so hard that Mr. Peters will have to whoop your butt up to get it there. Oh, another thing is actually what you gotta do for paperwork. Now featuring Gady the Gatorer. Paperwork is very important. I can't do this. Paperwork's very important. Paperwork is very important. Don't do it, then you won't go to clinicals ever. Then you end up to hold the entire class until December, and then what knows what. And now present to you the LPN bloopers.
I remember the first day of freshman year, and I came in and I literally didn't like anybody here. That's not nice.
Greetings.
But then things got better.
One more. Then we have rematch.
Here's a short peek at the episode of House.
Daughter K Academy Vocal Jazz Ensemble.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols singing sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows Mr. Henderson's a stupid. Why'd you do that? I don't feel so good. It's good.
So now you may be wondering, what are some best ways to pass this class? Some ways for me is to study. Study, study, study. A lot of studying. Oh. Yay, we're in here now. So, Miss Smith. Hold on, no, this isn't Miss Smith. I don't know what our class calls these mannequins, honestly. It went from Barbara to Ross to whatever nonsense you can think of. Ask Cheryl that question. Anyways, so tell us, what do you think is a good, important way to study? Oh wait, you can't speak because you're a doll. Some important ways to study is to actually take notes. But don't write everything down, even though you might be wanting to tempted to write everything down, because there is a lot of stuff in those PowerPoints that you won't even write anything at all. So, this is locked. Oh yeah, this is a Sharps container. Over here is a garbage bin. This is a catheter. You'll learn this during your first month. And here are some socks. Basically, I can tell you everything for your first week is honestly learning. Not even for your first week, for till up to med surg or pharmacology. It's all basic studying and basic body functions. You'll be learning to use this handcuff with a stethoscope, which you should bring always and always, a stethoscope. You'll learn to use this thermometer, which is easy. You will also learn how to do basic stuff, like put on gloves properly, how to take good notes, to respect patients' privacies and other eccentric nursing stuff, nursing laws. You will also learn the bed and what to do in the bed, at the bed, by the patient. Nothing naughty, y'all children. Y'all nasty children. You'll also learn how to use this glucometer, basically test sugar. This spirometer, which you breathe in, you exhale here, and then